Hi, Clara. I meant to go through this in class, but it wasn't exactly ready at the time, so I was going to do it at a different class. But if you want the heads up before I go through it with the rest of the class, just click the discipline pattern reflection. Actually, it's best if I go back. Click the discipline pattern reflection in your assignment area, and then it should open. On mine, I have to go here because mine's a little different than yours. But once you click it open, the assignment's here for you. So here's the 3 case studies that I want you to respond to, and they're out of 20 marks. So the case studies is John is the most active student in my kindergarten class. He tends to be very disruptive when my teacher is teaching the class, and even more so when I'm helping him. The student challenges everything that I ask of him. When I acknowledge a student for a behavior that uh, I like, John will do the exact opposite of that behavior. He seems to have absolutely no respect for his fellow students or for me. I really would like to focus on John throughout this course because I feel that I need to learn different strategies to work with him and other students like him. So the first question I have in regards to this case study is what steps could you take to get John to follow your instructions? So think of an answer for that and then you can write it down. How do you feel when the child doesn't follow your instructions? So it's a feeling I'm looking for. It's like I feel frustrated or I feel angry or I feel disillusioned or whatever you feel. Um, 3, who could you ask for assistance if he refuses to listen to? So who can you go to help if he's not listening to you? What do you do in that situation? So that's case study 1. Case study 2 is Susie is a grade 1 student who has been diagnosed as having FASD. She is having a hard time working in groups as she doesn't like to share. This student doesn't understand right or wrong, so when she takes a toy or something else from another student, she gets frustrated quickly when you try to take the toy or object away from her. She doesn't understand that it's not hers. This event happened again when they were supposed to be working on numbers and she took another child's toy dinosaurs. So in the group, they were supposed to work together to make groups of numbers in different combinations and then draw what they built together. But Susie took all of the manipulatives and went back to her desk to play. So she left the group with all the supplies that they were supposed to use. So question number 1 for this case study is what steps could you take to get Susie to follow the teacher's instructions? Question 2, how do you feel when the child doesn't follow your instructions? 3, what is the behavior of Susie's group like when they took the manipulatives and how will you intervene? So the group is left there without the manipulatives. What do you think that group is going to do when that happens? And how will you intervene in this situation to get them back on task, basically, is the question. And the last case study is Sarah is a grade 5 student who appears to struggle in reading. You are assigned to work with her on a regular basis. You notice that when she's working with her friends, that they take the time to explain it to Sarah, and she's able to complete harder material that on her own she can't complete. So the theory that I'm looking for is what is being displayed. So what theory is being displayed and how do you know it when you see it? Um, how else could you assist the student? So you must include at least 2 examples here. Could the design of the classroom affect Sarah's learning? If so, how would you design the classroom for 35 students? So please include a drawn picture. If you don't know how to do this, then a very detailed description of Word will work. Please explain why you think your design would be effective in her learning, and the whole thing's worth 20 marks. If you cite any sources, please use APA formatting to cite. You will also require a reference page. So you need a title page, a reference page, and any APA formatting that you need to include as well. So use the library website and that apastyle.org page, and that will show you how to do your reference page and your citations and your title page. The whole thing, not including the title page, should be 800 to 1500 words. That also doesn't include your references. And you need to include a classroom plan. So remember we were going through the classroom today in classroom, and it's like, how would you fit the children in your classroom so that they have a better classroom environment and a better learning experience? If you can steal what we did from there and put that in your paper, that's all I'm looking for. So nothing too drastic. This assignment's worth 15% of your final grade. It needs APA formatting. So if you don't know how to do it, talk to me or the librarians or watch some videos. Um, if you think that you'll need more time, just ask me and let me know. And that's pretty much it. So let's bring that down smaller. And so if you click on this attachment down here, it should bring up the Word document with it all on it for you. So that's exactly what I just showed you, except it's in a Word format instead. Anyway, that is the discipline assignment that you asked about. So hopefully that helps you. Good luck.